The Incident and the Altar. My son George has always had a knack for attracting the odd ones, but one memory from his fourth grade year stands out. We had just moved, and George, usually so outgoing, was settling in well. My peace was shattered by a call from the principal's office. An incident, an alleged fight with a classmate named Sebastian. When I arrived, George was unusually quiet. The principal explained the unprovoked assault. George had struck Sebastian with an eraser, causing him to fall. I was baffled. Physical aggression was completely foreign to George. Later that night, George confessed. Sebastian had manipulated him. They were playing a makeshift game, and after George tapped him with an eraser as a knockout, Sebastian dramatically fell, then whispered a threat. He would tell the adults. George hurt him seriously if George didn't pretend the attack was real. I called Sebastian's mother, Maggie. She was unexpectedly warm and apologetic. She admitted Sebastian had behavioral problems and offered to host a sleepover to help the boys bond. Over wine at her house, Maggie's sweet demeanor wavered when I asked about Sebastian. She vaguely mentioned doctors and odd behavior, assuring me he was never violent. The next morning, driving home, George burst into tears. He described waking up in the basement to whispering. The bathroom door was ajar, illuminated by a strange, flickering light. Sebastian was talking to himself in the mirror, but he wasn't Sebastian. He was a conversation partner named Mr. Jim. The light vanished, and soon after George felt an unnerving presence above him, whispering in an unintelligible language before Sebastian returned to his own bed. Completely normal by morning, I confronted Maggie. Her laughter died quickly. She confessed that his issues were far more serious. One psychiatrist had suggested early signs of dissociative identity disorder. They had already moved twice because of school expulsions. I hung up on her, intending to notify the school, but I never got the chance. That Monday, Sebastian violently attacked another student and was immediately expelled. When I tried to call Maggie, her number was disconnected. When I drove to her house, it was vacant. They had vanished without a trace, as if they had never been real.